At one point or another, all of us humans, regardless of our nationality, gender, or financial status, ask the important question of what our purpose really is in life, and go to great lengths to make sense and find meaning in being alive. But many times we find ourselves lost in these metrics and unable to find our true nature and be our authentic self. Make sure to watch till the end of the video because I have 8 effective tools on how you can find yourself again after going through all the hardships of life which resulted in you being lost. But before we start, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I talk about how you can find your passion and go after it at any age, how you can find balance even at the most difficult times in your life, and how you can be happy with the things and the people you already have surrounding you. So if you're interested, do make sure to click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos that I upload 3 days a week. Now, let's get to today's topic. The number one thing is to realize that you can't find yourself unless you lose yourself. So in order to go on a mission of finding yourself, you first have to be convinced that you've lost your ways and has no clear path going forward. Just this realization and understanding of your current situation can help you decide which direction you want to go and what decisions to make from that point going forward. When everything confuses you and you don't know what choices to make, it's important to take your time and clear your mind in order to start over without all the confusion clouding your judgment. And you want to find out other contributing factors while you're at it because you might not be the only reason for where you find yourself right now. And finding out all the issues can help you better deal with your problem. Number 2 is change the path you're on right now. Sometimes the things we worked so hard to achieve and things we thought we've always wanted might not be the right things for us and can leave us wondering why we're so unhappy even after achieving so much in our lives. If you're lost and unfulfilled, realize that no matter how impossible it may seem, you can always change your path in life. Because life is short and you don't want to be spending your time doing things you absolutely hate for the paycheck or for the security it might provide. If you're a lawyer, a doctor, or an engineer and you find no joy in what you do and you're miserable while you serve others, don't let the title keep you at a place you don't belong. Find your passion and pursue it even if it's very difficult at first. Number 3 is ignore everyone and start listening to yourself. Listening to all the noise and opinions of people who have no clue what they're talking about can distract you from your true calling in life. People will tell you should be doing this, you should act like this, you should be studying this, etc., etc. And if you internalize their personal opinion and take it seriously, you'll end up living a lie because you're only doing what others tell you and you've completely forgotten to listen to the most important person, which is yourself. If you really think about it, these people are not with you all the time and they're not fully aware of your potential and desires. So they can only advise you based on what you portray on the outside. That is an unfair assessment and the conclusion can only be unfair. So stop listening to what others say to you or about you and learn to listen to yourself. Number 4 is reflect on a time you were your happiest. The reason why a lot of us are miserable is that ever since we were kids, we did things others told us to do and planned for us to do. And even though as children we didn't have any choice, as adults, many of us are yet to make that leap into thinking and doing for ourselves without anybody's guidance. This can be tough to do because we are so used to asking for advice and permission to do anything. And this is the reason why every single decision in our lives, and even big life decisions, will have other people's involvement one way or another. So what to do? It's simple. Go back to a time you were truly happy. Not forced, not coerced, and not for the sake of others. Truly happy that even when you remember of that moment puts a smile on your face. It can be when you were a kid and you loved making art. Or you were an adult and you had that big business idea which you didn't pursue because you were too scared of failure. Whatever it may be, no matter how hard it can be at first, go only after the things that make you truly happy, because this is one of the best ways to finding yourself when you're lost. Number 5 is define your goals and dreams. Sometimes you can be so lost that you have no idea what your next step is going to be. When this happens, putting down in writing your goals and dreams in detail can help you have some control over your life. And even though it's impossible to control your future, you can at least make plans and work towards them in order not to miss opportunities and to guide you in your path forward. Having clearly defined goals will also reduce your stress level because it will save you from being all over the place with no known destination and spending your energy on too many endeavors with very little attention. Number 6 is focus on creating and not consuming. We've officially become the consumer generation. We work 8 hours a day, 5 to 7 days a week at a dead-end job only to spend all our earnings buying things that do nothing for our lives. We consume and consume until we run out of money and dip in debt for things we won't even use after a while. We've literally turned into a consuming machine, giving away billions of our hard-earned money and falling for marketing tricks that will push us to buy the same products again and again for no reason. So if you want to get out of this circle, stop being such a die-hard consumer and start creating and producing. It can be service, products, education, wherever your talent lies, express your creative nature because that is your natural state. Number 7 is make a habit of going into nature. Being in a busy, suffocated, and uninspiring environment can be depressing and also hazardous to your health. Our natural habitat is actually a beautiful nature setting where you don't find it hard to breathe or think clearly. Frequenting nature areas and spending time in a place where you can breathe fresh air has a lot of benefits. Being in nature not only gets you out of the crazy city life, it can also change your mood, improve your mental health, and reset your energy to finally take you to your true nature. Most of us have forgotten that these concrete cities are not really our homes, but we can definitely create a balance by frequently visiting our real home. Number 8 is every day fill your brain with positive materials. So if you're watching the news 24/7 and believing everything you hear and see on TV, you're definitely going to be depressed. If you surround yourself with angry, gossipy people, the same will happen to you. So one of the best ways to finding yourself is to fill your brain with positive messaging that are inspiring and motivational. Some activities you might find fun can also be detrimental to your growth. So lift up your spirit by consuming positive materials. It can be audio, video, books, the majority of your time, and stop searching for bad news and useless people. So that's it for today, guys. I hope this was helpful. If you're interested in another video where I talk about why bad things happen to good people, click somewhere here. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share your ideas, thoughts, experiences down in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe not to miss my other videos. Until next time.